I'm Esmeralda Ramirez.
And I'm Tristiana Gayton. And
this is Channel Black Test.
And today we're going to be talking about the American Revolutionary War.
Here's a poster about the American Revolutionary War. This is a timeline about the Boston Tea Party,
Lexington and Concord Battle,
the Stamp Act,
Committee of Correspondence,
the Battle of Bunker Hill,
Sons of Liberty,
and the Declaration of Independence.
The first thing that happened to make the Revolutionary War was the Stamp Act.
And then
the Stamp Act started in 1765. The Stamp Act ended because nobody would pay, and the Patriots would go and burn down the stamp collectors' houses. The next thing that happened was the Sons of Liberty.
A group of patriots who rebelled and they threw old tea
off the harbor. Okay. The next thing that happened was here. The Committee of Correspondence.
It formed in 1773.
The Committee of Correspondence was a way to spread the news.
The next thing that happened was the Boston Tea Party was organized by the Patriots, cited on Wikipedia.
On the Boston Tea Party, the Patriots threw all the tea off the ship. The next thing that happened was in Battle of Bunker Hill.
On June 1775, the Battle of Bunker Hill took place. It was one of the most important colonies victories we had won.
Next was Lexington and Concord Battle. It took place in 1775. It was the first engagement of the American Revolution.
The last thing is the Declaration of Independence. On June 11, 1776, the Constitution appointed 5 leaders. Now we're going to be representing Martha Washington and George Washington.
I'm Brooklyn Webb.
And I'm Michael Myers.
And I'm going to representing Martha Washington.
I'm going to represent George Washington.
Some of the things that Martha Washington did is she traveled with the army, and she would help wounded soldiers, and she would cook food for them, and she would knit socks and clothes and stuff for them.
Now I'm going to talk about George Washington. As you can see, he was a patriot and a captain, and he also went to school when he was 6. He got out of school when he was 15 to join the army, and he was deciding one day in Philadelphia if he needed to join the other team so he can fight British, and he set up a fort, and he has 2 kids, and that's it.
I'm Esmeralda Ramirez.
And I'm Mackenzie Houghton. We're going to be telling you what the women wore in the Revolutionary War.
They wore dresses with pearls and kind of jewelry.
And this shows that most of the women, they used to wear like a little thingy over their head, like a shawl, and they'd put it over their hair, and they had nice little purses and stuff, and some of them had really nice jewelry.
Yeah, and they used to wear dresses, sweaters, and scarves, bows, and hair stuff, and a lot of jewelry.
And a lot of hairs, and a lot of styles and earrings and stuff.
I'm Grace Phillips, and I will be talking about what the boys wore during the war. you can see in this picture they have like the thing that flips back on their coats. And they have charms that go on there, like many different ones that you can have. And they usually wore sort of like pants that went from their ankles down. Wait, yep, their ankles up, somewhere around their stomach.
And I think these are the Sons of Liberty. And as you can see, they always carried around a musket. And they try to look identical, so they wouldn't like, they were in a war, so they wouldn't like shoot each other.
Hi, I'm Mackenzie Houck, and I'm going to tell you about the muskets they use in the Revolutionary War. This is a British brown vest that the British used in the war. And
This is a French charvel. This is something that the French used during war.
and this is a Kentucky rifle, which the Kentuckians used in the war.
And that's what happened with George and Martha.
Yeah, and so that's the kind of guns they used.
And what they wore.
Well, that's basically it on.
Channel into the past.
Thanks for watching Channel into the Past.